Find him.
Your new lease of life suits you rather well. What do you and your newborn vitality require of me? You clearly take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old. Nothing like ridding oneself of a god's unwanted influence to lighten the load on your shoulders. Wasn't sure if we'd lose you to that darkness entirely. Glad to know you found your way back to us. I regret many things. For now, to have a few more days in your company. Of course.
You have vanquished the Slayer, as I knew you would. You are strong. You are mighty. You are you.
It was no easy thing, overcoming those urges that gripped you. I'm not sure I would have managed in your shoes. Well done. Good. I knew you had what it took to quieten your demons. I'd hate to have lost the real you.
Have to keep going. Below, this could be my old chamber.
At this point, nobody can control rain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
Seems simple enough. Already feeling better.
Oakfather preserve you. Just my pride. I can't believe I allowed myself to be knocked on. Impressive that she managed to move my bulk, come to think of it. But in either case, it seems I was insensible for much of my ordeal. Small mercies. And a hard-won freedom at that. Well done.
Sing a song of Baldur, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three Doded assailed his fort, transformed he felt their thrall. Succumbed as threat from nether ears, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers blaze above. A knave, a wizard, devil gift, the odds are cast anew. And Baldur's fate now turns upon the whims of fortune's
Will's mind links with yours. He learns of Mazor's meddling and Eltan's defeat.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue. Setting... We felled a potential ally. But it's gods above. If any goods come of this battle, it... O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation. It's not consider. Then this dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the dead
I'm so glad to hear it. If I had a bottle of dragon dew, I'd open it in your honor.
Hard to believe she is dead, after all that she did to me. I do not often doubt myself. But surviving Orin took courage and strength I was not sure I had. I could not have faced her without you. You are trying to raise my spirits. I appreciate it, but any joy the sight of Orin's corpse brings me is but a speck of comforting shade. There is little relief to be found from the heat of the storm we are caught in. While the brain is still free, and we are still infected, we will never be safe. But we can talk of this later. For now, let us be glad that we still draw breath, and that Orin does not.
Congratulations are in order. I fancied myself the sage advisor, sworn to guide you through what it means to be a child of Baal. And while I mulled on that solemn responsibility, you went and took care of it on your own. Well done. Truly. The path of a Baalspawn is not an easy one, nor does it ever truly end. But you found your footing where so many before you have fallen. Wherever you lead from now, we will follow. I wonder if Gortash knows just who it is he is dealing with. Lead then. Nature's servant awaits. As you wish. A true pleasure to what one cannot embrace a and we learned something. One chosen thinks to send us good. Gedrick thought he was safe too. I have. And the Harpers, 9 fingers.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
Nor are we. But I trust she knows the value of collaboration, especially in times like these. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
You're cured. You're free. This merits a celebration. You did what you had to do to get yourself right. To choose the life you wanted to live. Very fucking proud of you, mate. Seriously.
Copper for your thoughts.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Excellent. Da, da, da.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
humble plea. Shield our people from the depredation. Greetings, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
What's next, I wonder?
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
First in my heart.
How can I help? I'd be delighted, though someone else will need to... Wonderful!
Mistress likeness.
For her in a place like this.
There she stands, just as...
The old man wasn't lying.
Gale's right. The very air...
A stream of pure, undiluted weave.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong... I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship, and the... Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You're right. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time. Wait for me.
Gale of Waterdeep.
Mistra. I never thought...
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at... And you believe you... The past cannot be The fragment, it is. You unleashed... You were already worthy. When the Karsite weave entered... The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. If you will not use the...
I won't let you down again.
Thank you. The future of magic, I promise you. It is a bird...
fertile soil. And effects on the cast. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Carsus's malignant creation. Gods! Even so. At least now, once I bring the crown of Carsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again. There aren't many I'd trust. If I can I will. Now.
So you wish to be a god, Gale? You know the wizard Irenicus attempted the same thing by leeching divine blood from a ballspawn.
Transfusion. Interesting strategy. Hard to get hold of a god's blood, of course. But one could.
He managed it. After murdering my husband and torturing my friends and I for half a year.
Karlak, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end.
Never mind. Glad you're...
Best I've had in...
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly. Shout if you need anything else.
Wow. Gale, hope he knows what he's doing. We haven't fared very well with other chosen so far. Special, Tad. You're not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet?
Thank the gods.
I do not... He should give it to her and be done with it. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Good.
I never quite realized how burdened I was. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. Truly? But I respect your choice. If that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken...
A welcome, Faye. I'm listening.
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Why, such a loyal servant of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she? Entertainment? I'd be glower all you want. I was merely with the Duke and his closest confidants gone. Someone will need to step his only son, perhaps. I'm afraid that's not an option. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his... He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Shouldn't go.
Oh, but surely we're safe with one of Nine Fingers' big strapping boys to protect us. That's her sigil on your ring, is it not?
Eyes to yourself, elf. No need for violence, friend. Just doing my job. People think they can sneak past me. Fists, adventurers, journalists. Gotta be on me guard. Come, I'll take you to the Guildhall. Nine Fingers is inside.
Doing your job properly, Ben.
In you go.
I've got a long road ahead.
We're all on the same side, friend. Nine Fingers invited us herself.
The Guildmaster hired you, yes. But I think it's best if you're centered.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toy
Well, they failed to pay tribute.
and cede more ground to the Stone Lord? I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough?
Yes, Guildmaster.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kalimvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, of course. Or parts of him. Against my own, it's Minsk.
Lies.
In his but not for much longer.
Nine Fingers.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but if you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that the Stone Lord's fate, well, just leave well enough.
At your command.
When
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Still in control. Just. Don't waste a step.
Uktar hardly wants his guards comfortable.
I have something to ask.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time. Sure is. We work for Ready to do some business?
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometime. See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours?
Aye.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plump around here. Silence is golden, mate. Beverages of distinction. Or...
Perhaps I'll need more guards.
Stay alert.
Any news, Tigger?
You are not known. I am booked.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Waste.
You might say...
I sense there is...
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I have not come so far by indulging in petty I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house.
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. The Great Wizard. I will be interested to see what manner of curiosity. Then our business is...
Stay alert. No. Watch for the signal.
Do you think we could swim to the other side?
Tash is the second coming of Baldurin. Holy cack! I don't know how closely they watch.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. Might as well meet the family.
Everyone, she's back!
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother?
Smell?
It has been...
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised. A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's...
The cleric who cast the sending was wounded. Should I have sobbed on her shoulder?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it?
And you were supposed to be dead. Yet here you are.
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult.
Why? You plan on... You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? See, Mother?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't...
Have mercy.
So, she can stay, but...
See, now, if... No arguing. And Minsk?
We're working on it.
You'll get him back. I owe him a kicking for showing Fig how to throw hatchets. So?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up our...
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers among the cult. Be on your guard.
All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
I take no
You've let my study turn into a thicket.
I tended to it.
I raised you to be a...
I watched what you did instead of... This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than... well, Mother dear.
If I am a general, then I can set you scrubbing latrines. Yes?
Oh, save your fangs for someone who thinks you might actually use them. I've only ever seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well...
Nature's law in action.
You three have been...
I hope you were hibernating, little cub.
Jaheira! Did...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan?
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Never planning on letting that go, are you?
Really?
Now, cub. Solitude is a wonderful thing.
Wait. Here.
My Harper pin.
No.
Harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
Bad soil?
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
I can do better. I must.
Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to Get close, eh? The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us. Trap there. Plant your feet with care.
A couple turns should do it.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, there is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. It should be no surprise to you that Harpers like to hold their secrets on my word. All you will find inside is dust. But do as you will. I have nothing.
What's hiding here?
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Rite of the timeless body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
The counting house. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason. Only the stone. The time of. But do you know how? No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's. Yeah, for me, I don't need the few. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big dumb insult. The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why? It is a ritual, or it describes. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow. It is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up stranger things in all my travels. Trust me. If you wish, it is a ritual, or it is not something you need concern yourself with. I've picked up strange. And if this fight were to go against us, well. They had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them too? Well, if I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this. Now come. Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
No time to rest.
others are ready to
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Dynamite! That's
An intruder. These people are hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around?
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here. Wait! No hag spawn would speak like that. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag because we dared to do the... You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vision. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Only... Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us. We've exhausted our... She's upstairs.
Strange-looking doll. Strange-looking doll. Strange-looking doll.
Work to be done.
These things have stayed interesting. Strange-looking doll. Strange-looking doll. Strange-looking doll.
It was the Dragon Ball.
You removed my hex. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. How cute. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. The others I will leave to rot.
Nothing important is ever easy. No hesitation.
You deserve this, treacherous prick.
thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. None. Her mother has no idea of what she's up against. Poor woman thinks the Fist will be able to help her. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm. Thank you. Check the safe in the back. Laura was knocking about Basilisk Gate, at the Flaming Fist's headquarters.
With haste. No traps, please.
Forgive me. How could I have missed the signs?
How are you feeling, Connor? Same as usual. That's good, I guess.
Drop everything and leave. We need to stand up. The longer they treat us like this, the harder it'll be to force some change.
I need a quick word.
Welcome to the counting.
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? Oh, all right, fine. The head, rather large. Well, who is this Stone Lord to you? Ah, a threat. No need. I'm convinced. Show.
Here goes nothing.
This would be a capital offense.
Account holders only from here. Vault. Right. Which is to say. What's wrong with you now?
Just need to see your vault pass, please. Looks in order.
Please wait here. A staff member will retrieve your items.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Assume nothing.
Which way to the nearest library? Never a dull moment. On my way.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now.
Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath... it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me. You will listen to me. Enough play, Stone Lord. What in the howling hells? Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
matters.
I am fury. I am death.
No time for mercy.
Nulla sal.
Serene she might seem, but nature has fangs!
For the fallen.
Need to find a way forward.
No time to waste.
You can tell no. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you? Gratitude of the gold variety. The Stone Lord just cleared our vaults. And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
You think no one...
Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it? Good for you. Retrieve the coin. And I'll make sure you are well rewarded. Feel free to poke around this place.
How much farther can I go? Something good here, I hope. These footprints started in the sewers. I don't need any attention right now. What do we have here? Never wanted the easy path. Let's have a look.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
No one's stopped me yet.
Where am I? What's going on?
What's the name of that river down there?
Something over there.
Arabella seems not to know.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic.
Incredible, right?
The stone buzzes with unfamiliar magic.
Oh, you can't see it. I can. And it's wonderful. I can't describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself. Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were. Yep. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning.
Arabella's inner voice is quieted by thoughts from the far past. The stone holds records of all those who have passed by it. The histories flow from Arabella into you, creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The girl is collecting every last vision. It's as natural as breathing for her.
And I've only scratched the surface. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need... Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine.
Let's see what this does.
How many? That water looks tainted. Better to avoid it.
It's the false chosen! One who would die by our hand is unworthy indeed.
One down, millions live.
Victory awaits.
Breathe deep and move.
Time to strike.
Consider my hackles erased.
Everything is clear. If not over, then through. Looks legit. Won't budge.
Let me guess, you need something.
Assume nothing. Seems to be stuck.
Looking ahead.
What's on your mind? I don't know. Maybe in the next life. You know, I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Let's hop. Soldier.
Let's get going. Best be on my way. Let's see what this does.
All the coin seems our late gossip. But you... Enough! You will show the stone. Of course.
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish.
On that note, good luck.
Good idea, I think. A fine day for murder.
Against the darkness swarming, his senses a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Elitha to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us. No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The Mind Flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life. Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira! You killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the Dead Three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why?
Suggested.
You do well to heed her. Jaheira was very wise. Even before she was very old. There is someone you must meet. He is... Where is he?
Walk in death.
How high?
Let's move. Light on my feet.
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes. Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart, and whiskers, and cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you? No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, Boo, to camp then!
Welcome to... We've even... Anyway, we can knock a little off. Take your pick. No more puzzles. A travesty!
Very well.
How's the orb treating you, Gale?
It has plenty of spare beds.
Oh, quite well, as a matter of fact. Since it was stabilized, it's...
This place is real shabby. But at least folk don't look at you funny in here. Need anything? Pleasure doing...
Certified, non-magically altered produce. Flavor guaranteed.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
Let's go to Khan's Guts. She has the most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a shirt.
Morgan, sir. What can I do? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Still breathing, despite everything. No one back home will ever believe this. Better not be cursed.
Jahira! Boo is trying his best to explain.
Do not hide behind. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege. Its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken. You meant well. You forced me.
But what else is a berserker?
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wicklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch.
Boo agrees. You're a queer kind of witch. But the titles matter. Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to...
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight...
I am your friend, Ranger.
Not even for Boo?
Dedicated to one lord and his metal tool. Got to be paying them out sync fees.
Oh, please, Seal Watcher.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Mind never quiet. Moving in.
Hold it there! Bad time to...
This is interim ter-
May the gods take you first.
Heading out.
Indeed. On my way.
pull yourself together. Should mind my step. Something's on my mind.
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. You'll have what guild blades I can give when the time to take the absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there. Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you get... The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracted, all the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly. So I can remind my crew...
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometime. Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a very fine hat from me.
A welcome, fate. You're full up. Dismiss someone first. Ready for
Maybe I need more pockets.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. A bit crowded, don't you think? Wonderful.
eager for battle.
Repositioning.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Ears could just be cold.
Exercise caution. We do not yet know whether this spirit is malevolent.
They talk a great deal, but do very little, which may be for the best.
Farewell, friend.
To study the wonders of the
Your life starts anew.
It's inhabitants and cultures, maybe. It's fungi and cave slime. No, thank you.
Greetings. Do you seek help?
Counting house requires valuations.
At once.
The House of Welcome. There's been some
Spare me your...
all in due time. As I said, in due time. Follow me. Have a seat. The mapping will begin shortly.
You seek to be unburdened, yes?
That voice. Allow me.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I love.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not...
The artifact. I was sent to
And who tasked you?
the Mother Superior.
Give me the honor of my... I know what's...
Mother Superior... Lyconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection. We should take this one seriously. She's clever by half.
I remember this place now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
Keep going. The Mother Superior's expecting you.
We shall be robed in black satin and embraced by They already heard. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale, but perhaps...
Enough! That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick. Not for you.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it. You there! Surrender this one to me now, and you can... as you like. Lilala! For sure!
Taste my fury.
I am Lady Shah. You cannot. Fears, girl. The unknown father, offering an embrace of fang and claw.
Let's get this over with. Victory is assured.
Got to focus.
The Dark Lady's fools must die!
The Night Singer shall prevail!
Lady Shah's will shall be done, for I'm sure the night should fall.
You bow or break. On the move.
Fall by my hand.
No gloom, all doom. Fancy their chances.
With haste.
Can't give up. Not now.
Let my name be known.
Shall be done.
My path be true.
I have to find my parents. They must be close.
That should more than suffice.
More for me.
After I moved something on the altar.
Here we go. What's up for discussion?
Finish it. She still has answers I need. My parents.
So
answer.
They are right through that. They watched as we molded you. They watched. They.
Why?
Lady Shah, come on. I had an enclave in Waterdeep, you know. Much grander than this. Shah ordered me to raise it. Kill all who followed me. Claim they betrayed me. Shah had me do that. And I did.
What are you talking about?
You became my mission. To take a child of Selûne's and to... All this was to make you into what the Dark Lady needed you to be. The planning, the training, those deaths in Waterdeep. It was all to groom you to replace me at her right-hand side. And still you threw it away. Sympathy is for the weak. I merely wanted to say my piece. I wanted her to know the cost of her education.
I want to see my parents. And I don't care what happens to this one. She's been in my...
What are you doing? Come back and finish...
Let go, Mother. Embrace loss.
I draw near, my lady.
No keyhole. Must be another way in.
I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
It can't be.
No.
Moon Maiden's...
I'm here to get you out of here.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You make things worse for yourself. And for them. I am neither. I am nothing. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to you. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and...
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family.
She's gone.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
No,
And you did. All these years.
I knew that...
She was.
I only just found you.
Will still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
Is this true?
It is what we... You were meant...
Help us, Jan. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
must leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. I don't know where home is anymore.
Huge pod.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. My parents give me... Doesn't look like it. I wanted to come here to see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that's a dead. I had my family for too short a moment. Now they're gone. I remember. We carry on. Shadowheart. She's besides.
Get up. There's something you should see. I know it's early, but this couldn't wait. Watch. I used to hate that sight. The glowing sky, the long shadows, the fading stars. I lived for the red of blood and the black of death. Now, I see the colors between. Look at the sun. What do you see? Yes, and something else too. Beauty. The dawn was my torment. Rustling leaves, agony. I couldn't wait to escape this place. Now, I revel in it. I revel in you. You showed me the betweens and beyonds. Between war and peace. Beyond passion and obsession. Most importantly, you showed me freedom. There's more, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to call it. I just know, whatever comes next, I want you near. When all this is over, will you stay with me? For good? Shak Vom Findu, source of my joy.
bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal screeches. Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
Well done again on besting Baal and all that. Especially the part with that poor excuse for a skeleton waved his magic wand and made it all better. Dying and being reborn is never pleasant. You spoke to her. Whatever you told them, it's pointless. Cazador does not have a drop of mercy in his fetid body. If you want to waste your time chasing Ghost, fine. But what, perhaps, if you lost a follower or... Excellent.
Charmed, I'm sure. Father, they will die for you.
Watch your back.
At the ready. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
All right, what now? Moment. Moving ahead.
I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well, anyway.
I can sneak in. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charm innocents, maybe.
This is the Palace of Khazad.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Of course. Enter free.
So, Astarion, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Vampire? Well, that's suspiciously welcoming.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest. The writing
There's writing like this all over the palace.
Right tool will do the trick.
Something over there.
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
Open up.
That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
Worth a shot. Necrotic energy. It's sapping my strength.
What a day.
My faith will guide me. Injuries begone.
What in the hells is happening here? I entertained our guests here until Cazador appeared and took them away. But I never saw anything like this.
Hardly surprising for a vampire's lair.
Have I been this way before?
It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be immaculate.
Behold! One of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary.
Looks like an ambush.
I know you're there, Golly. Stop skulking and show yourself.
You always were sharp, little one.
It's taking everything I have.
Don't be mad at Goldie, child. I only did my
You tortured us.
Oh, yes. And you said, but you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Goldie. Oh, no.
Oh, things have...
I doubt it, little one.
They won't know what bit them.
Master, may we be worthy of you.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Must be perfect.
There's an inscription on the ring. Looks like the same language as that book from earlier. Breathe deep and move.
There's so much to do, so much to prepare.
The door remains. Looking closer, you recognize the right. The ring slots.
Make them hear you.
You're new.
Time to get going.
There is work to do. Let's try this way. It shall be done.
No one's stopped me yet. They should all be running. Here goes nothing.
You stand on a clean meadow. There are some scuffs to show its age. Signs of...
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him. So, what in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs. Its door of the ring slots. On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in. The skull's empty. You feel invited somehow. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velios. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampire. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed. Velioth's third Velioth, the skull's eyes.
Even his precious rules. This is all so grand. Of course, but it does. Now we just. But now we just. This is all so grand. Just keep your eyes open.
I can do.
From sweet woodland to stinking swamp. Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
We'll make those monsters pay.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, there's the ring slot. Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
I don't even know what this prison is. If I had to guess, I'd say that
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
So Cazador marked them too. Gods. They're my... But he... What? 100 and...
My father. You took them from me. You took everything from me. Kill him. You can't. And then? What happens to us?
Trust me when I say I know the feel.
What happened?
We'll be back.
We're all hungry, Vanya. Hey! Hey, you!
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you! Camp. Monster hunters. The Gur camp. Oh, gods! My parents' camp! Chessa, focus! Resist the beast inside you. You promised! Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Oh, don't look at me like that. Cazador's ordered. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
Parents? You've seen my parents? I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes. And with it, hope.
You really mean it? Cazador's got this staff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow. Good luck. If you fail, well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again. In here.
Gods above. The children I can understand leverage against their parents, but... Sebastian, I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here. But why? Why does he need them alive? What possible use could they have in this ruined state? All the blood he demanded. He never let us drink. We must find...
Let me work my magic.
Must lug my guts through this hell. At the ready.
Who stand? Do not slap. Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness. Have you fallen so...
I don't need...
No. I found...
No! Shut up!
I will not speak.
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought... but today...
No! Stop it!
Witness... Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger.
Those runes are leeching the spawn's power and sending it straight to Cazador. Let us stand in the right place. Strength will be ours.
Swords meet sorcery.
Got to press on.
Gone with the weave. May it please, Mistra. Let's go.
They're dying for me. All of them. Time to press ahead.
You can act fast.
Mine never quiet.
No healing sleep for you. Wake up!
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone.
think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you, and all seven are simply a means to an...
I am so much more than what you made me. Get over here. We can do this. If we release them, how many people will they kill? But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves.
You can see the fear in his eyes, but also the hunger. The thick smell of blood in the air and the promise of power being so close is intoxicating to him. All he can see is the power of the ritual and the freedom that power brings. The freedom to do anything, to be anything.
You're right. I can be better than them. But I'm not above enjoying this.
Is he...
What does that mean for us?
It will become everyone. Your choices are simple. You can hide here. You can choose differently, of course.
And
now that's...
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
Some sacrifices just aren't worth it.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer just because I lured them here. They'll need someone to lead them.
What?
Just... Let's go.
What path lies before me?
That's it. After all these years, these centuries, it's really over. What I've lost. God.
Time to get going.
I'll give it a shot.
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They were innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime. But if you do decide to go hunting them, know they include your children.
They survived?
Well, that depends on how you define survived, really. But they are free. They're making their way into the Underdark as we speak.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Those clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate them. No matter what the mouth says.
Excellent choice.
Felt like I was gonna faint.
Probably. Oh. Yes. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway.
We might not be able to afford a room, let alone anything. Fair enough. And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did. You sure about that? Look what they're making
Probably.
us do now.
Unless.
I married you.
Dreamin' red. Always a pleasure.
Strength and free from him. Forever. Invigorate. I came, but you saved me back there. I may
When I used this as a gift,